Hey guys, insight number 4. So we're in Alma 61. So if you look at insight number 3, I'm talking about how Helen and Pahoran were talking with each other through like letters, writing, and like epistle type things. But the rate of communication was slow, and they were feeling a bit like, oh my gosh, and there's like a crossover of like, hang on. So this is Pahoran's reply, which is actually really good. So Pahoran comes back with, come rescue me so we can help those around us. Like basically, hey, I've been kicked out of my own city. I've been dethroned. The Lamanites have taken over. We're in dire circumstances. I haven't come to help you because literally we've been fighting for our own lives. But he doesn't do this in an ugly way. And we can see this by reading this chapter and understanding that he has the most tender love and the kindest, most appropriate way to reply of like, brother, I love you, don't forget that, of course I'll come and help you, but right now come and help me so we can stick it to these guys and get back on path. So 14 to 16 says, therefore my beloved brother Moroni, let us resist evil, and whatsoever evil we cannot resist with our words, yea, such as rebellions and dissensions, let us resist them with our swords, that we may retain our freedom, that we may rejoice in the great privilege of our church, and in the cause of our Redeemer and our God. Therefore, come unto me speedily with a few of your men, and leave the remainder in the charge of Lehi and Teancum. Give unto them power to conduct the war in the part of the land according to the Spirit of God, which is also the Spirit of freedom which is in them. Behold, I have sent a few provisions unto them, and they may not perish until ye can come unto me. So they'll be all right. And then in 21, he says, see that ye strengthen Lehi and Teancum in the Lord. Tell them to fear not, for God will deliver them, yea, and also all those who stand fast in that liberty wherewith God hath made them free. And now I close mine epistle to my beloved brother Moroni. As in, I haven't forgotten about you, but come and rescue me so we can help those around us. But before you do, remind those that you're leaving behind that everything's going to be good, no matter what. It's all going to be fine. Strengthen them to keep that liberty, that standard of liberty, up there, that they know what they're fighting for and their freedom. So in Pahoran's reply, we see the most tender brotherly love. He's doing his best. How can we do better at assuming the best intentions and efforts from others? How can we do better at this? Because he knew that he was looking at it, like, he knew he loved his brother. He's like, I'm assuming you have the best intentions here. You weren't trying to drag me down with your reply. You weren't trying to pick at me. You were pleading for help. I'm actually going to tell you what's really happening, and you need to come help me. And by that, then we'll be able to like turn the tide. So what can we learn here about helping others in need? How does this teach us that the perceived strong ones need help too? Because that's a thing that I really think about a lot, is that we go about helping all these people that we perceive to be weak, but we need to look after our strong people too. You need to come in and strengthen the Lehis and the Teancums so that the rest of us can stay strong, so that the strong can stay strong. Because if the strong fall, then there's very little hope. We need those strong people. So if you've got somebody at church with 3 or 4 callings like we do in our ward, and they're ministering and they're running this and they're running that, you've got to make sure they're okay too. You can't just like let them go. And it doesn't take a lot of time. It's like just that daily reminder, there's so many ways to minister that are so easy. A text, a little note in the letterbox. That it doesn't need to be a 3-hour visit every week. There are so many different ways we can just check in on the strong people to keep them strong. So how can we do that? And how does this teach us how important that is? Think about that. All right, hang around. We're going to finish up over in Alma 62. I'll see you there.